One is strip mine, and the other one. Rich.
All right, other side of the bracket. Rich Shay, pretty much,
Let's see.
70. Well, he's got a couple interesting choices here.
I'm looking at his main. He has a main deck Reb. He has a main deck Abyss, which not everyone plays. 2 recalls has become stock-ish.
Yep.
4 swords. He's playing a 5th disenchant effect, and he's only playing 2 disenchants and 3 DOs. I kind of like that.
I like that split for this tournament.
What does he care about? He only really cares about Blood Moon, right? That's the only thing he wants to disenchant.
He has no basics.
He does have 1 basic.
Oh, he has the ATOG planes.
But still, Blood Moon is not great for him, but he has a basic. He has Pearl. He has Lotus. Felwar might be something in a pinch. And other than that, he'd rather DO anything, right? I guess Underworld Dreams is the only other card, but as we know, black is unplayable.
Right.
So I do like that switch. We talked earlier about a random bolt. A lot of these decks play a bolt or 2. I think Will and Svanta play 1 bolt in their main.
Yep.
So there's usually a bolt or 2 kicking around. He'll be bringing that in. So he sideboards his Time Twister, so he does not have a draw 7 main. But this is, Rich always does have a little bit of his own spin on the deck.
Right.
This is not this is definitely stock, believe you me. But the Rev and the DO, whatever, are a little interesting.
There's maybe 5 different cards instead of 2, right? Yeah.
We've joked ad nauseum over the years about where should we play the 5th Divine Offering or whatever, And this is literally it happening in real life. He's playing it. 2 blue blast. That must be like ATOG / Blood Moon.
Yep.
Miser's Sage. And he has Angels, as these decks do. They often bring in Angels for games 2 and 3 to keep people honest with their swords, because otherwise everyone could just take out all of their swords, and it's free sideboard slots.
Yeah, I think those are going to be left on the board for the matchup against Jonas.
I don't know. He has dibs, right?
He has dibs, true.
I could see it. Tormod's Crypt, wow. He wanted to have just for Twiddle Vault, I guess, right? Or, I guess who knows, you might play some kind of weird. Who said he got crypted? Was it Ben Katz? I think Ben played Rich and said he brought in Crypt against him. And he only has a recall or something. So I'm curious what Rich's thought process was. I like that Rich plays Ivory Tower.
Yep.
I like that kicking around in these decks. I know that Will and Svanta and Fluffy and the deck, the best deck minds in the format don't, but Rich does.
Yep. Lucas had one in his.
I like it. Rich and Lucas, I'm
Lucas,
sure, brewed this together. I'm sure they're within a card of each other. And this is Jonas. Let's see.
LionDib, Suchi, Sarah. Yep.
It's a little slower. So he doesn't have the full burn package. So it's not LionDibBolt.
4 bolt, 1 side blast.
Yeah, so much less burn.
So what are his marginal cards then?
He just has more creatures.
He has more creatures. And a
he
main deck Reb.
Yeah, he's a main deck Reb. That looks like a DO addition, 2 disenchants, a Fireball.
Yep.
So he only has 3 main deck
1
disenchant
swords
card.
main, which it's not really going to...
Yeah, I'm fine with the Miser Swords. This all seems good. He just would like more burn in this matchup.
Yeah. And
he has 1 counterspell.
His Red Blast, unfortunately, loses a little bit of punch with known deck lists, right?
Yeah.
All right, so...
Does he not play Wheel?
Wheel looks like it's on the board.
Wow.
It's the second board card?
It looks like Rich Shay and Jonas have sat down and are getting ready to shuffle up. Apparently, the other semifinal went to lunch.
Did they really?
Okay.
All right, so I guess we're doing this in the reverse order.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Yes, okay.
We're going right into Jonas and Rich.
I definitely, if I didn't like Rich's matchup before seeing the nitty-gritty of this deck list, I like it even more now.
I agree with you.
The way that those decks beat the deck is they have 12 burn and wheels, and they just throw everything at them and wheel and do it again. And
redundancy,
Jonas can't really do that.
Nope.
That said, the deck's still good. Anything can happen.
Sure.
But I think that Rich is maybe not sizable, but we're talking 60+% favorite here.
Yep.
He's probably 2-1. I would definitely take Rich, even at 1-2.
All right.
Even the swords, right? I like playing 1 swords. This is the one place you don't want it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think swords is just, for the longest time in old school and in Swedish, I just was like, swords, who gives a shit, right? I get it kills a creature, but who cares? Play creatures, play burn, whatever. I have come around, man. That card just slaps. It's way better than, we all know Swords of Plowshares is a great card. But I played many decks over the years that had 2 or 3 swords in them, and I was just wrong. Like for the most part, that card.
You want the 4th sword.
You want the 4th swords. I in a lot of my early LionDibB decks, I played the 4th swords in the board. I always thought the 4th swords would be like a cool name for like a metal band.
Yep.
The 4th swords. And nobody would really get it.
If I remember, Chris Bakula disagreed with you.
I think he liked the name. It's cool because it's like the swords. It's like this makes no sense grammatically, right?
Right.
Unless you play Magic the Gathering.
Right.
What are you even talking about, dude? The 4th swords?
And I think Rich is on a mulligan.
It looks like he
here.
mulliganed.
Yeah.
He's landmarked 4 cards. So far we've had matchups. We had no hair in the Farb Ole matchup, and now we have a lot of deep, a lot of locks, a lot of dark hair, a lot of dark vibes in general.
Yep.
It's a City of Brass.
A winterized City of Brass, I think.
Yeah, that one's tough, that City of Brass. It's hard to... Yeah, Jonas's cards have come quite a long way. Like I said, he wasn't powered like 3 years ago. He made top 8. I think he made top 8, maybe not of a noob con, but like something like that.
Yeah.
With like a mono red Blood Moon Dragon Whelp deck.
Oh,
so
it might have been NoobCon.
Was it a noob?
I thought it was a NoobCon.
Maybe it was a noob com.
Maybe.
But it was some big tournament over there. It might have been a NoobCon, and honestly, it might have been a NoobCon.
Something's happening.
So I think this was just producer on stage making sure everything was all set up and everything, and had asked the players to hold, and they started playing. So
okay,
we
love it.
Good to go though, and I think we'll get right back into the action.
But yeah, you can only play so many middling Dragon Whelp decks before. It also ebbs and flows too. Like I'll go through phases where I don't want to sleeve up a single real card, and then I'll go through a phase where I want to start spiking.
Yep.
Okay, stock. Here we go. If Jonas had one of his 3 disenchants now, it would be absolutely monstrous. Looks like he just has a Serendib. Maybe playing the dib is fine anyway first, right? Just play the dib and then give him the 1 card, but it's worth it for the 3 damage.
Yep. Oh.
He's a bit away.
He's away. He's got
away
3 in
from
hand.
that, yeah.
But it'll get there twice as fast.
Yeah. I love the Lion off of he's playing Lion in an Underground Sea Volk deck. I played against Paul Kovalev, Best Dessert Paul Kovalev yesterday. 3 cards in his main deck: Lions, Tropical Island, Ball Lightning. All in his main deck. He was 3-2 somehow.
That's amazing.
He was like 4. I think he had a winning record. He was like 5, maybe even 6-3.
Shout out Paul Kovalev.
Insane. I told him all about Sidecar Donuts in LA, and he was very, very excited for it. It's the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. I know, a lot of jokes to be made. How about this? The best sweet thing. The best dessert adjacent thing.
Sure. Okay. Jonas trying to see if the factory had summoning sickness.
It does.
No, it doesn't. He played the library last turn.
Yep, you're right. This is a little tricky spot, right? Because if he activates and has a counter for this inevitable... Actually, he doesn't even have Bolt. Oh, he has Bolts only.
He has Bolt
for this
only.
Bolt. He could be kind of fucked here.
Yep.
This is why Pixie's just ridiculous. All of this stuff doesn't matter.
So he took 5.
All right, so he just took it.
Yep. But again, Rich knows, to your point earlier, he doesn't have the full complement of burn.
Yeah.
So his reach is a little bit less than would be like against a Pez or a regular 8-bolt deck. So
he's a little less scared.
He can afford to maybe take some extra damage against a deck like Jonas's.
This is pretty big. Rich drew into... I think he drew into swords, because he would have swords otherwise.
Yep.
And so with his last mana, Rich got to somehow use his last mana to swords, but Jonas had the trump. This is pretty big. So that dib gets to stay alive.
Yep.
I mean, if Jonas could just like strip mine, would just be monstrous here.
Looks like they're back from lunch. I see Farb in the background.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if they went to lunch together. See, that's the thing we do in
Size
old
each
school.
other up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if lunch is a euphemism.
Yeah. What did you guys just do?
Where
Why
did
are you all
actually
sweaty?
go? All right, so another factory from Jonas.
Yeah, Jonas is in a decent spot here.
Yep.
Rich Mulligan, he did nothing broken.
Right.
He's just activating James A. Tome like a gentleman. Jonas is definitely favored here. And it's hard to see his hand, obviously. But with 4 or 5 cards in his hand and all of this stuff.
Yep. He's using the 1 mana from the drain to animate the factory.
Yep.
Here, I'd love to
just going ham here. Going ham.
Yep.
And the best part about this, too, is even if this chicanery doesn't work out for him, like he bolts and rich counters and whatever, he ends up eating something, sure, he's A, going to sneak a lot of damage in, and B, he will not get to activate his tome.
Correct.
So it's I leveled up when I learned this lesson. These mono blue decks way back in the day used to play Whispers of the Muse, right?
Yep.
And like a million counters.
With the
boy back.
Yep.
You'd always boy it back. And so what people would do is they would just like jam all their shit, whatever, somebody gets countered and they move on with their life and then they start whispering and they lose. But what you're supposed to do, and I didn't, someone told me this. I forgot who told me this. It might have been, I don't know, some banger. Like it might have been like Randy.
Okay.
But he was like, because he was the one to play that deck a lot. And he's like, no, dude, you just sit there and wait. And you start casting your stuff when they get to 6 mana, so then they can't whisper. If they blow all their counters on turns 3 through 5, then they get to start whispering.
Right.
Then they get far ahead. But if you wait and
Right.
make them tap out on their whisper turns, it's a big deal. And that's a little bit like what's happening here. Not quite as much because Rich is probably going to use that anyway. But you really want to do things to make him tap his mana so that he can't use this
Can't
tome.
get far ahead on cards,
Yeah.
right?
So it's similar to that. I mean, this is going to be a lot of damage.
So he's blocking the lion. He's blocking 1 lion. Assuming and he can only... Okay, so he's Divine Offering the factory.
So that'll put him to... If nothing happens here, that's going to put him to 8.
Yep.
Is this all going? Is this all happening? Rich is so calm. You know?
Yep.
He's like under a lot of duress here. Like he's getting
He's
attacked.
so even. Yeah, he's so even-keeled.
Yeah. Another dib?
Yeah. So now...
He's very favored.
So he's got lethal on board, right? Even with the blocker.
We're really looking for balance here. I mean, that would just be...
And he
Balance,
doesn't have any...
balance changes everything. He's tapping 2 mana real quick there.
Yep.
Feels a little balancy. How many cards does Jonas have? 2?
2 cards, it looks like.
He would get to keep. It'd be factory on factory, but he keeps Tome and he's up a Mox. Oh, wow.
So Geyser for 2.
This is a desperation Geyser.
Last ditch. You hope to draw land balance, right? Or land... You hope to draw.
I mean, if he draws
something,
a swords,
right.
he could
Swords
theoretically live, but he's way behind.
Right.
Like
He's now treading water.
What if Jonas rebbed this?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. So swords does really nothing now.
Yeah. It has to be balance.
Okay.
Or that.
Yep. Also works.
It still kind of has to be balance.
Yep. So he's got 1 tome
But
activation.
he gets a draw. Hey, guys. Yeah. You got it from me? You know me? You sure? You sure?
I think. Yeah, this is not.
So he
good.
obviously doesn't have balance, right? Like, I mean, this would be a very easy play. So he's thinking about how to tap his mana. Does he have something like? I mean, he has like Reb is a thing.
Okay. Still doesn't really help against 2 dibs. But if he does have his swords here, I guess it buys him
He'll get to
turn.
live, but he's just so far under the gun.
Right. So that Jonas takes 2.
If he swords as his dib, he'll go to 2. He has 2 cards in his hand.
Rich does, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't.
He can Divine Offering his tome. That's probably that might be what's going to happen.
Yep. Could Divine Offering his tome. Right. And still block with the factory. Yep. Yep.
Right,
he did have swords.
He does have swords. Okay. So he's going to go to 2. Eats this factory.
Yep.
Abyss, and now he's got it covered. So now it's just bolts. All right,
there you go.
That'll do it.
Rich could see the glimmer of hope.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he played it. He drew.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he had 2 swords. He had that time walk. Like, he kind of had what he needed, despite kind of a middling, slow start. Like, when the deck just goes off and plays a bunch of Moxes and Felwars and starts toming and Ancestral and Mind Twisting you, whatever, that's that. This was just a fair fight, and he still almost got there.
He still almost
despite
won.
Jonas's very good start.
Correct.
All right, so now that Rich lost game 1, what's the probability that Rich wins the match? I think it's still high, but it's under 50% now for sure, because he has to win back-to-back games.
Correct.
On the play and on the draw, he's probably 66. He's probably 2/3 in each game. What's that? 4/9. He's about, I don't know.
Yeah, 44%.
About 44%. Sounds right. Anywhere in that 40 range.
You must be a math teacher.
Yeah. That was a quick. You snapped off 44.
Oh, but 1/9 is just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, so it's pretty easy.
But most people don't know that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, good. Good job.
Fractions into percents is kind of my weird
Dude,
thing.
There's so...
Like, ask me 1/2.
What's 1/2?
0.5.
Holy shit. Hey, what's 1/20?
0.05.
Oh! I was actually unreal. That's like maybe my best skill in the world is quickly multiplying and adding fractions and common denominators and all that shit.
All right.
I had to do so much of that. I was an electrical engineering major in college. Never once used it, obviously. But there's infinite of that shit because circuits have all sorts of fractions, combining resistances, all this shit. And I was like, I was not like the best kid in my classes, but I would smoke the best kids and all that stuff. It was so fun. I love that shit. I love like simple math like that.
Like simple, yeah. For me, it's anagramming.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're insane at that. All right, so we know that blue blast or that red blast is probably... The real question is, are we doing angels or not?
Right.
We're doing that bolt. I think we're doing bolt.
That last game was a pretty good reason to bring him in, I think.
This is like there's so many cards he could want here.
Right.
You know, like he doesn't really want the blue blast. So let's start the right. He probably wants Sage. It blocks Lion and it stops stuff.
Yep.
He probably wants that red blast.
Yep.
I think he wants some Saras.
I do too.
Depending on how many, I guess he has the Abyss, but I think he might just want to be on Saras because it's so good against Serendip. He doesn't really want Time Twister. He doesn't want Crypt. He doesn't want Disenchant. He probably wants those Spirit Links.
Yep.
He definitely wants that Bolt.
Yep.
That Maze isn't bad either. That's a lot of freaking cards.
That's right. So that's
right?
1, 2...
So it might mean that he
maybe
doesn't...
10 cards?
It might mean he doesn't do these Saras and just leaves the Abyss in, because it's just too much stuff.
Right. So he's bringing out... What do you think he's bringing out in terms of enchantment removal here?
Yeah, he's cutting... I forgot what Jonas... He has nothing that matters, right? He had a couple Suchis. Is that it?
He had I think maybe 2 Suchis, yeah.
He probably cuts 2 actual Disenchants.
Yep.
He probably cuts Fireball doesn't do a lot here. It's a little slow.
No.
He might need it to kill Lion or maybe the double Lion draws.
Yeah, true.
What's kicking around over there? What are those cards?
So
two red blasts?
two blue blasts, 2 Spirit Link, 2 Tome, 1 Psyblast. It looks like 1 or maybe 2 Disenchants.
That Psyblast is definitely coming in.
2 Dust to
All
Dust.
of the he has Dust to Dust?
He has 2 Dust to Dust.
Oh.
Maybe 1 Dust to Dust.
Looks like... Oh, I see with that other card, yeah. All that artifact removal is coming in, almost for sure. Any of those cards get-ins?
One of them,
This is a rough deck pick, Jonas.
Yeah, do better. The card below Psyblast might be a get-in.
Yeah, I think it looks like a disenchant. I think I can see the. That might be a get-in. I'd be surprised if Jonas would leave home with a get-in. So my plan, playing not quite the same deck, but a similar deck with a little less reach, was to just go ham on get-in and artifact removal. We had 8 artifact removal post-board, including 2 Dust to Dust and 3 get-ins and those same 2 red blasts to force it all through. So you blow up all their boxes, you get in, they counter, you red blast, and all of a sudden you're ahead. And that feels like it might be his plan too. If that card is indeed a get-in, he would love another get-in here.
Yep.
Tome? Like, I don't know. Tome, probably. Like, do you want Tome against the deck?
No,
like, I don't
think so.
know. I honestly don't know. Like, Tome might be just for the mirror. Is this mirror-y enough to bring in Tome? Like, maybe you just assume you're going to lose long games and you want to go a little harder here.
Jonas with a Coke Zero.
Is he?
Yeah.
Jonas, you know that aspartame is going to fuck up your brain, right? You're going to get Alzheimer's, dude. That's
the rumor.
I'm already too deep. Did we say this on stream before?
No.
No? Fucking Brooks, DFB's wife, she was citing some study earlier that they did, like, it's been like a 20-year study because it's very hard to actually study the human brain, right? You can't just study the brain. You need to study actual human brains. So you can't use mice. You can't do any of this shit. So you actually have to study human brains. So it took like 20-plus years to finally start getting results of this study on aspartame on the brain. And apparently there's pretty good statistical evidence that there's a link between aspartame and Alzheimer's. And as somebody who consumes 4.85 repeating Coke Zeros per day, this is not good news for me. I can feel, Lapine, I told you, I feel dumber every day. I think it's the Alzheimer's coming in. I can feel it. It's trickling in. I'm going to forget who you all are real soon.
And welcome to Lobstercon.
Yeah. While we're on the subject, they've drawn their 7s. We have no idea how they sideboarded.
Jonas looks a little landline here.
He's saying that you're resetting like you have Alzheimer's series. Reality.
Yeah, where am I? Who are these people?
All right, so they both kept.
They both kept. Rich again with a non-broken start. Tundra, go.
Was that a Lotus for Jonas?
That was. He ripped Lotus off the top. And I know
if he had a Mox, that he's can cast turn 1 Sarah.
I know he at least has a Serendip in his hand. Like, you like to see these starts. You hate Landmox Felwar out of the deck, right? Like, you like to see when you're playing the deck, Tundra, go.
Correct.
And he doesn't have Ancestral. He would have snapped that off either.
Ancestral. It must not have been Lotus then.
I thought it was Lotus, and I thought he had a Dib in his hand.
It's definitely Lotus, right? Yeah.
Maybe he has. Does he have like a Mind Twist with like a backup or something that he wants to fire off?
Could be.
Plateau? Does the deck play Plateau?
They play 1 Plateau.
Wow. Yeah, he wanted to. He's going to play Dib now, right?
Yep.
It's good. He can't counter. I mean, this is something. This is why Swords is just so fucking absurd. It's not just like a good Magic card. It's leagues above. This feels a little mind twisty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we learned part 1 of this lesson. Sayer Angel is coming in. This could be quick. Oh my God!
What were you saying?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
This is insane. So Jonas, I mean, I'm sure they talked about, hey, if I play Rich, is he going to bring in Sarah's?
Right.
And I think you have to keep 1 to 2 swords in your deck just for that. And he had the case Swords. If he mind twists him here, it's full GG's.
Yep. So he reps.
Okay. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
He's got 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's why he kept
This is his own Sarah. This is his own Sarah.
All right, he's already. But
Can't blast that.
Rich hasn't played a swords yet.
Correct.
I like how Rich holds his cards. They're always like haphazard.
So
Is
Rich
this
has
Abyss?
no, this is Brain Geyser for 2.
Oh,
because he's got two mana sources in his hand. He drew a tome
I
and
saw a
something
tome.
else. Yeah.
So he has land, tome in his
Yep.
hand. All right, and we're off.
Yep. Here comes 4. Another dib follow-up? Wow.
Yeah. Rich made a funny facial expression there, which makes me think he's not that scared.
Right. Was that 4th card balance?
Oh, no, he's scared. He's scared. He's digging. He is digging. It's so funny. This is also just a class in the fact that sometimes, I know every time you play against the deck, you think they always have everything. Is this time? And sometimes, is he going to tutor for? Oh no, disenchant book. Wow.
Okay.
Sometimes they just don't have it. They only have 5 counters. They only have 4 swords. They can't always have it. And this is just a perfect example of that. Rich is just playing fucking mana. Drew a couple of cards. He just doesn't have it.
This is also a perfect example of you don't need any planes to play white cards.
Yeah.
He's cast swords. He's cast a Swords of Disenchant and a Sarah Angel with no planes.
So he kept his fireball in.
Yeah. No, Jonas, I mean.
Oh, Jonas. Oh, yeah.
He's played a bunch of white cards this match off of 0 planes. So he's on 1 card, 2 City of Brasses in play. That dib's going to put him to 8. Jonas has like 3-ish cards. Hey, a planes.
Suchi, yep. So
this could be quick.
This could be real quick.
Oh, okay. You got to counter that, but you go to 6 to do that.
Yep. So that's a time lock for Jonas then too.
It really is. And then putting him even a single dip hit.
Bolt. Give him 1 turn to find something. He's got nothing. Oh,
Jonas
with the upset.
Jonas! I was way off. Samsonite. Oh my god.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, Rich didn't do a single broken thing.
Nope.
He didn't play Ancestral. He didn't even play a Mox. He was just like lands.
Well, he played an early Sarah off of the.
Oh, he played Lotus. He played Lotus,
right?
Yeah.
But Jonas had the answer for that, and then came right back with that exact same play of his own.
I mean, that swords. That sword was everything. Jonas having that swords. That's why you got to keep him in.
Unbelievable.
God damn. So Jonas might win this fucking shark and take it back. This is unbelievable.
This is crazy.
Rich Shay can lose at Magic. Who knew?